following presentation of the NBA.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the big man, Domantas Sabonis, is following in his father's Hall of Fame footsteps. We all remember what Arvydas Sabonis looked like when he was healthy, both in Russia and when he came over to the NBA. Domas watched his dad play with the Blazers and dreamed of becoming an NBA player in his own right. Well, he's arrived. Last season, Domantas became a first-time All-Star. He's certainly doing his dad proud. Kevin?
He sure is. Thanks, David. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Kyrie Irving.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Turner and Sabonis playing inside. Brogdon out there with LeVert, and it's Warren in at the small forward position. And for Brooklyn, we've got Jordan. Griffin is out there with Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Harden in at the 1 spot. A lot of teams with a lot of new players, Greg, this time of year can be a real challenge to mesh.
No doubt. You know, getting everybody on the same page sometimes, it can take time. And then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will obviously help you do that.
Now, here is Harden. In the corner, it's Griffin. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. And he comes up with the deuce. LeVert's got the game going here with the first basket for Indiana.
LeVert is always aggressive. I like that mindset of his, especially in how he drives to the rim playing downhill. Goes there with a lot of speed.
Now, here is Harden. Inside, Griffin. Good work defensively by Turner. Here's Warren. He shoots again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
You know, you can't go for that shot fake. I mean, LeVert is crafty and clever at using it to his advantage. You got to stay down if you're on defense.
And the first one drops.
And guys, Karis LeVert can do so much while he's on the basketball floor. The problem for LeVert is just staying on the basketball floor.
Yeah, injuries have really slowed him down the last couple of years, Greg, and it's unfortunate because this kid's an outstanding player. He gets it done in every way as a wing scorer. He can make plays, he can defend, he can score the ball. LeVert says he tries to model his game after Penny Hardaway, and if he can stay healthy, I don't think that comparison's too far off.
Now here's Durant. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against the Bulls in Chicago. And he banks in the layup.
Well, he's capable of scoring from anywhere. Durant's size and touch make him a prime-time threat inside.
Brogdon against Harden. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Harden against Brogdon. The pass to Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Man, the confidence Irving has is something I really appreciate. I mean, he's ready to shoot it as soon as he gets it and not afraid of any kind of shot.
Now here's LeVert. He's coming off a 13-point game against Milwaukee. Down low. Here's Brogdon. Shot clock at 6. Sabonis passes it to Turner. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
Boy, tough trying to match Turner's intensity. I mean, once he's committed to scoring the ball, you're not stopping him.
The Brooklyn Nets come into this one following a loss to the Bulls. Irving looking for an opening. Harden against Brogdon. Jordan, great positioning on the putback.
Well, you know, a big part of offensive rebounding is really relentless effort and high energy, and Jordan knows all about that.
Harden against Brogdon. Sabonis, high post. Stolen by Harden. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. That ties the game.
Hey, we know Harden can score, but he also has great vision.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Brogdon with it. He's coming off a 25-point game against Milwaukee.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
Harden, no good. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was played in Brooklyn.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that. That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Brogdon outside. Knocks it loose. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Durant against Warren. Here's Sabonis.
Well, you've got to respect Jordan as a shot blocker. He's one of the best in the league. His length and explosiveness make him a great rim protector.
For Indiana, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. A nice shot by LeVert. LeVert's got 8 points.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Brooklyn trailing. Now, here is Irving. He had 15 points last outing. Pass to Griffin. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Blake Griffin. Both free throws good from Griffin. For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Pass to LeVert. Warren against Durant. There's the pass to Brogdon. And here's Sabonis. 4 on the shot clock. Over Jordan. Sabonis with the bucket.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And here's Harden. He's coming off a 13-point game against Chicago.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
Now here's Durant. Lobs it up for Jordan. Durant finds Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Irving can't hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Brogdon, and the rejection by Harden. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And read the plate perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Brogdon the pass to Sabonis, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
Boy, Brogdon has such outstanding vision as a playmaker. Easily spots the wide open man there.
Nets trail by 4. Now Irving. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. The Pacers have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Brogdon, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Back to Harden. Outside Griffin. And again, no good by Brooklyn. For Indiana, they come into this one following a loss to the Bucks. Outside to Brogdon. Here's Turner. LeVert in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Turner's got 3 assists now in this one. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. So for the Nets, Joe Harris comes in for Blake Griffin. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. The Pacers also changing it up. McDermott's checked in for T.J. Warren. Lamb comes in for Karis LeVert. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Brogdon. Now here is Holiday. 23 points for him the last game against Milwaukee. Passes to Lamb. Fires the 3. They get it back.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Jeff Green is checked in for Brooklyn. Bruce Brown comes in for James Harden. And the Pacers also making a change. Holiday's checked in. Brown the pass to Green. Nets passing it around. Kept alive. Out to Harris. Green deciding where to go with it. 5 on the clock, and it's sent back by Turner.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's sent back by Turner. To the wing right side. Here's McDermott. Turner trying to free himself up. Nice shot by McDermott. McDermott's got his second basket of the night. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Pacers.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
ground with it.
Okay, you know, with Miles Turner, a lot of his value, I think, comes on the defensive end. One of the best shot blockers in the league the last couple of years, and has really good mobility. He's got a nice shooting stroke, but defensively is where he makes his greatest impact in my mind.
Lamb, good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Dinwiddie following the basket by Jeremy Lamb. Timeout called, the Nets.
And Clark, at the moment, you could argue that it's the defense that's the best asset for Turner at this point.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with you, Greg. I think clearly that's his strong suit right now. He's got a terrific shot in terms of mechanics and range. I think you'd like to see him be a little more consistent with his selection and then develop a more reliable low post go-to move.
Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for Bruce Brown. Jordan kicks to Green. Pass to Luwawu. In the corner, it's Harris. They could use a bucket, and it's sent back by Turner. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Holiday with the ball.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead.
Here's Harris. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Dinwiddie.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here is Holiday. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. McDermott finds Turner. Back to McDermott. 6 to shoot. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Green. Nets trail by 19. Now here's Dinwiddie. He's coming off a 22-point game against Chicago. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Outside Holiday. Feeds it to Turner. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Nets. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
And, you know, that's a big part of how they attack and win, getting it going from the three-point line. But at the end of the day, it didn't happen.
Here's McDermott following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. Turner laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 19.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
1:29 left to play in the first. Here now is Dinwiddie. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And that is a shot that Green knocks down consistently. The defense has to try harder to contest him from there.
Now here is Holiday. Oh, Turner in position.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Here's Dinwiddie. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. The pass to Green. And it's sent back by Turner. Holiday against Dinwiddie. And Holiday kicks to Turner. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Doug McDermott.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
First trip to the line for him here.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
We've seen some obvious improvement in his free throw shooting since last year.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Griffin's checked in for the Nets. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. And so he makes both from the line. And so here is Indiana. They have a 19-point lead. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Holiday against Dinwiddie. And Holiday kicks to Lamb. Rebound, Brooklyn.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. Got it off in time. Doesn't go that time. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Pacers out in front, up 19. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And it seems like players are constantly changing teams. Here is Spencer Dinwiddie discussing the effects of that.
As a team, as a unit, as a roster, we've had a lot of turnover, and so we're all adjusting and getting used to playing together and building that chemistry and that foundation.
Greg Dinwiddie, one of those players who seems to adapt to any situation.
I mean, he's versatile. Total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the 2nd round a few years ago.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Pacers here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court right now for the Pacers, we've got T.J. McConnell, Miles Turner out there with Doug McDermott, then it's Jeremy Lamb, and it's Holiday in at the shooting guard. Here's Lamb, following the basket by Blake Griffin. Griffin with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Green. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Griffin. Green's got 6.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Now here's Turner. McDermott finds McConnell. Misses the 3. Nets trail by 17. Poked loose. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Here's Lamb. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Lamb's got his 2nd basket of the night. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category.
Yeah! Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
The Nets shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And, you know, I really think the hard work they've put in the offseason and so far this year really making a big difference. I mean, they've made a huge improvement in their shooting at the line.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. KD's checked in for Luwawu Cabarro. Kyrie Irving comes in for Joe Harris. And it's James Harden in for Dinwiddie. Free throw drops for Jeff Green. Pacers leading by 16. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Green against Warren. Pass to LeVert. Shot clock at 6. From 6 feet. And the shot by Warren, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Durant with a wide open look. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. KD's got his 3rd basket of the night. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
A 3 from Warren. No good that time. Some solid defense there from KD. Pulls up for 3. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's LeVert missing.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Harden inside the 3-point line. And the Nets miss again. Indiana leading by 14. Warren, and it's Warren with the jam.
Boy, really hard to stop Warren when he gets moving downhill. I mean, he's got a really strong body, and he also has a pretty tight handle, too.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Yeah, well, you look at the development of Domantas Sabonis. Few thought he could be a franchise caliber player. We might need to reconsider that given his play last year. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Sabonis putting up all-star numbers last season. Greg, you and I think he's just getting started.
Yeah, I mean, Sabonis only dominates a few areas of the game. Not a big defender, but he could be a 25 and 14 type down the line. He's still under 25 years old and has room to grow as a player.
And the Nets making a change here. Brown's checked in.
1 shot.
Free throw good, James Harden.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
Now, here's Warren. His last outing, he had 18 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Here's KD. He's got 6. The kick out to Irving. And the Nets miss again. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted 3-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their 3-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Irving. Pass to Harden. A shot by Griffin. Nobody around. And the Nets miss again. Pacers leading by 17. Here's Brogdon. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one.
And one thing I like about Brogdon is his size. A huge 6'10" wingspan for a guard gives him an advantage in matchups. Lets him finish over smaller defenders as well.
And he knocks down the first one. And Greg, with Brogdon and his size, it allows flexibility on defense as well.
Yeah, I mean, it makes switching on the pick and roll easier with him up top. There isn't a lot of flash to how Brogdon plays on the floor, but you can't deny how impactful he is in all facets.
Now here's Irving. Brown right side. Trying to get open is Irving. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Irving.
Boy, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irving has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
Now the pass to Brogdon. Rebound, Brooklyn. Griffin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
Now Brogdon. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Count it. And the Pacers lead by 17.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Katie against LeVert. Shoots from the high post. No good from Durant.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
LeVert the pass to Warren. Tipped away. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. He gets it in there. Irving's got 6.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Indiana leading by 15. Here's Brogdon. Out to the right wing. Pulls it up. A shot by McConnell, no good.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
You know, Malcolm Brogdon is so good in so many ways. He's got an old school game and approach. Nothing flashy, but everything effective and done well. Always aware of the situation he's in, knows when to pass, when to shoot it, runs the pick and roll exquisitely, and is an excellent teammate. Boy, what an asset he is to the Pacers.
And he makes the first.
And without a doubt, Brogdon saw more usage with the Pacers, and, man, he stepped up to the challenge.
And, you know, Greg, his shooting percentage did dip with the added usage, but he was still efficient for his position, and I thought he blossomed as a playmaker, too. I mean, he created well for others and really was a catalyst for the Pacers' success.
Brogdon hits them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Harden, that's good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Warren. James Harden picking up that last basket. Passes it to Brogdon. Outside Warren. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Warren's got 8.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Nets trail by 17. Harden outside. To the paint. Here's Durant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. T.J. Warren picks one up.
And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer. for Kevin to sit out the
Shoot
season. That type of injury, you give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season. And yet, they did the right thing. And when you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go. Hard to imagine Durant not going down as one of the great scorers this league has ever seen. As a matter of fact, that's a given, folks. Dynamic, explosive, and he's consistent year in and year out.
Dinwiddie's checked in for the Nets. Indiana also making some changes. Turner comes in for Warren. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Karis LeVert. Pass to Sabonis. Left side, Turner. Here's Holiday. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Turner's got 5 assists tonight.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
Nets trail by 17. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Irving from deep. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. The Pacers have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Brogdon looking it over. The kick out to Holiday. Hits the three-point bomb. Holiday's got 5 points in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
That shot off. Good D by Irving. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Dinwiddie wide open. And the Nets miss again.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That is his first foul of the game. And Brooklyn making a change here. Harris is checked in. Indiana also making some changes. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Sabonis. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Brogdon. Now, here is Irving. He's got 6. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Irving. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
McDermott can't get it to go.
Boy, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Irving misses.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Greg, good to see Jeremy Lamb back on the floor after his injury. He can still be a productive wing, you think, off the bench for this team.
No doubt about it. More of a finisher for this team. Lamb shouldn't have any lingering effects coming off that ACL. His game's diverse enough to get shots anywhere in the half court, and he'll continue to be a productive player for the foreseeable future.
The first one falls. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. The difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Lamb's got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Irving with the ball. 6 points for him.
I see him.
Now here's Dinwiddie. The pass to Luau. To the middle. They need this. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
There's a reason why Jordan's a high percentage shooter. Shooting percentage a function of the kind of shots you get. He opts mainly for dunks.
Holiday, the pass to Holiday. Down low, here's Turner, and Turner throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And 1:01 left to play here in the half. Lobs it up for Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Boy, Jordan is an alley-oop specialist, a big target with strength and bounce.
Passes it to Turner. Knocked loose. Kicks it to McDermott. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Lamb. Takes a 3. And it's Irving with the rebound. Irving's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And that one hits back iron. Pacers leading by 22. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, aggressiveness is what helps Lamb be able to draw these fouls.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
The first free throw is good.
I really believe the more playing time that Lamb gets, the better he'll become. He still has the potential, in my mind, to be a very solid player in this league.
And Lamb drops them both. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. For the 3, drills the three-pointer. 5 points now in the quarter.
Irving knocking down that 3. Textbook form, too. Never rushes anything. Mechanics are efficient and effective.
And so it's Indiana with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more in store for you right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. And what Miles Turner brings to the table, well, he gives you a little bit of everything. But, Kenny, what do you want to see out of him in the next few years?
You know, I thought we'd see more scoring from Turner by now. But he's added some range to his tools, but his production is about the same.
Yeah, but his rebounding should be a lot better than what it is. And you got to mean on the block. Start gobbling more boards.
Yeah, wish I were sitting closer to you. And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. One of the stories here, guys, Caris LeVert getting it done today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Harden out there with Irving. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Griffin. And it's KD in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now, here's Sabonis. Pass to Turner. Back to Sabonis. Nets trail by 21. Harden with it. Harden picks him up. And KD throws it down.
Man, he gets it done in bunches, does Durant. He's a superb scorer. You've just got to marvel at his greatness.
Here's Turner. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lessons. But you're right, got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from Brogdon.
And you know, the 2016-17 Rookie of the Year continues to impress. Brogdon is a valuable role player who does a lot of things well.
Karis LeVert's checked in for Lamb. Brogdon hits them both. Here is Harden. Outside Irving. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
And here is Brogdon. Outside Turner. Durant against Warren. Inside. Brogdon outside. Here's Sabonis. That one misses. Great D that time from Jordan. Nets trail by 21. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Unloads from 9. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
And there's the pass to KD. High post shot. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now here's Sabonis. To the inside. Outside to Brogdon. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from the right block. And here's Warren for 3. Nice D from Durant.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Nets trail by 19. Now Kevin Durant. He's got 14. Passes it to Harden. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 11 rebounds in the game. LeVert kicks to Brogdon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on James Harden.
You know, remember now, Malcolm Brogdon was a second-round pick. But, boy, he can mix it up down low and is really a good all-around player.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Brogdon hits them both. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Harden outside. Fires from deep. Griffin looking around. From the top of the key. The shot missing, and it's the Pacers taking it the other way. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. Here's LeVert, and that one goes long.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Oh, my word. I shouldn't be amazed anymore when Griffin pulls off a dunk like that, but I always seem to be. The man has some unreal moves above the rim.
Now, here's LeVert. He's got 11. Here's Warren. And Durant sends it back. Sabonis lays it up off the glass. Sabonis has got 6. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Brown, he's checked in for Irving.
Let's see where the Pacers are, Kevin, in terms of the NBA rankings right now.
And you mentioned their opponent's field goal percentage ranking. They do a really good job of closing down the paint, forcing teams to beat them from outside.
Here's Jordan. He's got 8. Here's Griffin. Misses off the right iron.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
The 10-footer. Shot's good by Turner. 12 points for him.
Boy, when Turner gets it rolling now, he can be a dominant scorer.
It's the Nets now. Harden the pass to Griffin. Outside Jordan. Back to Harden. Just 5 on the clock. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Love how aggressive Harden is in the pick and roll. Exceptional at shooting and passing after getting the screen.
Indiana leading by 21. Here's Brogdon. He's got 10. Looking to get it going. To the paint. Stolen by Durant. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Brogdon finds Warren. Outside Turner. Shoots over Griffin. They get it back. Turner passes to LeVert. Over Harden. And it's LeVert missing. Nets trail by 19. Outside Durant. Outside Griffin. Fires the 3. Sabonis grabs the board. The Pacers shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Over in the corner, Warren. Brogdon outside. Here's LeVert. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pacers.
Take a break.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
And the free throw drops for LeVert.
You know, Karis LeVert had a few surgeries before entering the NBA, but took kind of a unique step in writing an open letter to NBA GMs telling them physically he'd be ready for the league. And you know what? He was right.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Green, he's checked in for Jordan. Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Bruce Brown. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Brooklyn Nets. Here's Harden on the wing. And the shot goes in. Harden's got 7 points.
Yeah, that barrel-chestedness of Harden's, so much strength and body control. It's hard to stop him from scoring.
Here's Sabonis. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. And the Pacers lead by 21.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
The Nets have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Pass to Harden. Outside for Griffin. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. Sabonis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Man, what an athlete. Once he gets ahead of steam, Karis LeVert is impossible to stop. Good luck trying.
And without a doubt, one of the big reasons why the Pacers were so tough last year was Domantas Sabonis. He continued to improve and was a statistical monster across the board.
And, you know, Greg, the biggest jump for Sabonis was on the glass. I mean, his rebounding went to another level. And he's a terrific rebounder at both ends, but especially at that offensive end. And he bangs that glass all the time. He attacks missed shots like his life depends on it.
Here's Sabonis. Here's LeVert. Back to McDermott. Pass to McConnell. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Stolen by LeVert. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Brooklyn's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. The pass to Harden. Here's Griffin. No good with the triple.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Now, here's McConnell, guarded by Harden. McConnell with it. In the corner, it's McDermott. A three-pointer off the mark.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And, you know, if you give Harden daylight to shoot from the mid-range, he'll take it. Can't give him any room, mid-range or 3, but mostly mid-range.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for the Nets. The Pacers also with a sub. Lamb's checked in. Holiday, the pass to Sabonis. To the inside. It's blocked. Knocked away. And the call will be against Karis LeVert. That's his first foul. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Passes to Dinwiddie. Outside for Griffin.
The wheels have completely come off for him here in the second half. And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
And Griffin sends it back. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. On the wing, Lamb, guarded by Harris. Here's LeVert. Dinwiddie with the rebound. McDermott with the steal. Now here's LeVert. He's guarded closely. McDermott passes to LeVert. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. LeVert's got 19 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and Griffin scores. The assist by Harden.
And how about Griffin continuing to own the paint? A fantastic power forward with good touch from there.
Now here is Holiday. 6 points for him. Pass to LeVert. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, he's getting smarter at reading these situations, guys. LeVert's basketball IQ and pick and rolls ascending.
A difficult situation to be sure for Brooklyn. Now here's Harden. He's got 9. Dinwiddie kicks to Griffin. Off target with his 3.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Yeah, LeVert's so good at getting to his spots and capitalizing once there. Fun to watch him when he gets rolling like this.
Pass to Griffin. Back to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Oh, that's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Here's LeVert after the basket by Brooklyn. Lamb passes to Holiday. Here's Sabonis. 6 to shoot. Nice D from Griffin. Burnett shooting 47% from the field in the third. Pulls up. That one, no good. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Right side Holiday. With the teardrop. That shot misses. Harden with the defensive effort. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
There are very few any better than Harden at the and one. He's an expert. He looks for the contact, initiates it, gets it, and still finishes. You can't be too physical with him.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Joe Harris. Turner's checked in for Indiana. Justin Holiday comes in for Karis LeVert.
And, you know, after being a sixth man during the beginning of his career, Harden has blossomed into a big-time star. He's a top-tier combo guard in this league now.
Holiday against Dinwiddie. Outside Holiday. He kicks to Lamb. Takes the 3. Offline.
Well, Irving looking engaged and aggressive there, making an impact at the defensive end.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Here's Dinwiddie. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Lamb and Warren at the 3 and the 4. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Turner. And it's Holiday in at the 2 spot. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Indiana called for the foul.
He is one of the longer wings in the game. Durant knows a thing or two about drawing fouls.
Clark, that had to be hard for so many players being isolated from family and loved ones while on the Orlando campus to finish last season.
Yeah, I can't imagine what that part of it would have felt like, Kevin. I mean, the playing part, once you get to the gym, wherever that happens to be, an outdoor playground, inside, whatever, you lock into trying to be your best for your team and trying to knock out the other team. But as far as the other side of it, being separated from family, not having the real freedom to move about, that would take some getting used to. But as a guy who travels all the time, being comfortable inside the four walls of a hotel room or on the road is something that I think players have grown accustomed to and handle pretty well.
The pass to Turner. Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to Brogdon. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's got rebound number 8 now on the night. He blocks it again, making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
Malcolm Brogdon, a clever penetrator. When he's driving like this, makes the defense uncomfortable.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Brogdon. Brogdon hits them both. Clark, we know guys like LeBron and Michael Jordan will look for any perceived slight as a form of motivation. Was that something that you ever did as a player?
You know, Kevin, I really didn't go down that road. Now, had I played longer at the NBA level, I had a very short NBA career. Maybe I would have approached it that way. If there was a slight or if there was a player that gave you trouble and you needed to get back at him in some way, sure, you'd be motivated by that. But I don't know if I was hunting for bulletin board material. I sought to be intrinsically or self-motivated from the inside as opposed to looking for outside influences to move me forward.
The first one falls. Brogdon hits them both. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Brogdon against Dinwiddie. Outside, KD. Just 5 to shoot. From the line. It's rebounded by Indiana. On the wing, Holiday. Pass to Brogdon. Baseline J on the way. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 5 assists tonight. And Clark, because of COVID, the timeline for this season has been altered. Are you ready for more summer basketball?
Man, I tell you what, Kevin, I'm not sure. I've always been a proponent of the season being shorter at the NBA level. I know it's impossible. The toothpaste is out of the tube in terms of obligations on the media front. But I think the league would be better served starting a little bit later, ending sooner. If summer basketball has to happen at the NBA level, I would hope it's the last time we have to do deep summer basketball. I think it's more of a winter sport that trickles into the late spring versus being a summer game at the pro level.
And so here is Indiana. After the basket by Brooklyn, back to Brogdon. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Brogdon's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Pass to Durant. Hits the target from 18 feet. KD's got 22.
Boy, being able to score from any place on the court makes Durant a space creator for his team. I mean, it's not just inside, it's not just threes, it's that mid-range game too.
Now here's Brogdon. Inside and stolen by Jordan. Here's the break. Here's Irving. Finished off the break.
Tell you what, this is what Irving can do now. He'll leak out and then make the right read in transition.
Brogdon against Irving. It's off his foot, and the official saying it was kicked. The Nets making a switch here. Griffin's checked in, and a change for the Pacers. Sabonis, he's checked in for Aaron Holiday. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. The shot by Brogdon, no good. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Irving for three, bangs home the trifecta.
You know, when Irving rises up to take these shots, so smooth in how he gets it done. He always seems to be in control.
There's the pass to Brogdon. At the elbow, it's Turner. The three from Warren. Good on the three-point shot.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. He dishes it to KD. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And the shot by Warren, no good.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Good on the shot.
And just a great job of controlling that defensive backboard, then getting out in transition. That's been the difference.
7 straight fast break points. They've got the defense gasping for breath right now.
Now, here's Sabonis. Brogdon outside. That shot, no good. Good D by Jordan. Outside Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Warren the pass to Sabonis, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Warren.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
And Indiana making a change here. LeVert's checked in. The Nets on offense. They're on a 13-5 run. Outside Irving. The three. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 6 assists in the game. Indiana leading by 15. And here's LeVert. Here's Brogdon. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Griffin finds Dinwiddie. Takes the 13-footer. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
And the Pacers call time here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the Pacers talked to his team during the timeout. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Boy, LeVert gets really good elevation when finishing. So smooth around the rim.
And here are the Nets. They're on an 18-7 run. Here's Irving, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the players, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game, and it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
And so Irving nails both of them.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Now, here's Warren. And slam dunk by Sabonis. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 15 rebounds.
Sabonis showing you right there. He's a sneaky athlete now, getting up top for that alley-oop.
Here's Dinwiddie. Passes it to Irving. Outside for Jordan. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Dinwiddie against Brogdon. Pass to Warren. And here's Sabonis, guarded by Jordan. 5 to shoot, 11 feet away. Turner trying to free himself up. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Lets it fly from 18. It's not going to go for him. So the Pacers will take it the other way. LeVert finds Turner. A three-pointer, no good. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his third foul of the game. Nets trail by 13. Now Dinwiddie. Outside Griffin. Down low, Durant lobs it up for Jordan. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for Indiana. From downtown, rebound Brooklyn. Durant's got 7 rebounds in the game. And the call will be against Sabonis. That is his first foul of the game. James Harden, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. Pass to KD. Here's Griffin. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Pacers leading by 11. Here's Warren.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Now here's Griffin after T.J. Warren's miss. Griffin's shot is off.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Yep, and they've simply shown more aggressiveness, guys. More desire to secure the ball.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, you know, he's become a solid big man in this league. Miles Turner understands his role and is starring in it and does a really good job, I think, playing to his strengths.
Both free throws good from Turner. Harden with it. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Durant in the corner, shoots over Warren. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Pacers leading by 13. Here's LeVert. Great D that time from Irving. Harden outside. And the three off target. Indiana's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, Malcolm Brogdon has really good size and strength and basketball IQ, which makes him hard to guard for the defense.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Nets trail by 14 to the middle. Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
And I think one of the things understated about Harden, he's a great athlete. I mean, he can rise and bounce. He's strong. He's quick. He can easily punch it on you when he gets to the rim.
Now here's LeVert. Kicks it to Warren. Fires for 3. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class-eating. A nice shot by Irving.
Outstanding body control there by Kyrie. I mean, he continues to score on tough defense, and it never fails to amaze me how he's able to do that so often.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're leading by 10. There's 1:54 left in the fourth. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Myles Turner.
And when he's been on the floor, it has been a clinic in rim protection and shot blocking. He's played the defense of 3 men tonight. His block total has gotten to a point you almost never see in an NBA game.
And they were in danger of losing back-to-back games before he stepped to the forefront here tonight. This was not a game he was going to let get away from him. Here's Brogdon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on James Harden. First one falls for him. Brogdon hits them both. Here is Harden. 1:51 left to play in the final quarter. Launches a 3. The rebound by Turner. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Leading by 12. The shot by Brogdon, no good. For the Nets, this one not looking good. Here's KD. Pacers with the rebound. Turner's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. LeVert kicks to Brogdon. Outside Turner. Back to Brogdon. The kick out to Sabonis. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Pacers.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And it's always a good feeling to take that second contest after you drop the first one. Just a big win to even things up here in their 4-game season series against the Nets.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Miles Turner.
He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
Now here's Jordan following the miss by Griffin. They get it again.
Exceptional strength. Harden is so smart at creating opportunities to get to the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one. Harden hits them both. There's 25 seconds left in the game. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
And the pass to McConnell. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the wing. Lets it fly. Offensive rebound. Up and in on the layup.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.